We were talking about palm spears yesterday, and we were talking about what we can do with them. And I was still busy with an arrangement which I would like to finish. I mean, really, we've got two elements in here, and we can make it a little more complex or a little more interesting. So I thought I've got some naturally dried amaranthus here, that I'm just going to pop in, just to give it a finishing touch. And now this baby comes with a mate. So dry flowers are actually quite amazing. There's an endless opportunities of what you can do with it. Now I'm using the bleach spears in this one, and I just want to pop it in to show you, because I don't necessarily need to cut them. And to finish this whole set of mine, so that I can display them together if I feel like it, or separate if I feel like it. You see, very simple, and I'm just playing with texture. And because I'm playing with texture, it becomes so much more interesting. Because dry flowers, the key and the secret of working with dry flowers, I believe, is texture. So you can actually take away color altogether, and that is what we're going to do now. This is a nice set. You can notice that I've kept the tones similar. And because I've kept the tones similar, not go a very wild with color range, the dry flower sort of speaks in harmony, and that is wonderful. So let's take this away for a minute. We're going to make some space. So now, say for example, I've got now a very nice bowl I want to show off. Like, look at this one, perhaps. And I don't just want to put the bowl all by its lonely self. I want to fill it and make it nice. But I have got a very strong color I want to work with. I've got some red accents in the decor, so I decided to go red. And when you go with a strong color, maybe it's good to go simplistic. And because I'm going simplistic, we're only going with the color red. And so to make it more interesting, we're going for different shades. But now let me show you about different shades. Just see how many shades of red you can get in dry and preserved hydrangeas. Just look at that. So you can now go and pick the shade of red that you want for your arrangement. Now I've gone with this shade because I like the palm spears that I want to use. It's so nice and red. So I'm picking a hydrangea that I think will go best with this red. And now I'm going to accent it with a little preserved amaranthus. Look at that. And immediately the color and the texture of your vase or container is starting to play with the dry flowers. And you don't have to go like Grandma did and mix all your different colors together. You can keep one color and make it more interesting by adding different textures. Already there is such a wide variety of textures, but it's still in harmony because the harmony is in your color. And to make it interesting, you put some dark red in between, but a very delicate one, like this Lepidum. Lepidum, look how beautifully gorgeous and delicate is Lepidum. And this, buying it by the bunch, makes it so economical because you can actually put this in 10 vases if you have to. So we supply these in bunches, and the bunches for me is so wonderful because I can say, okay, I've got 10 arrangements to do, and I can divide this into 10 and make it all more. But just look at the variety of textures that dried flowers gives you to work with. And so there's another few tips for you today. When you work with dry flowers, keep it monotone or single, like a monotone, or dual tone, 2 colors, or a simple tonal range like I did there. A simple tonal range will just make it wonderful to blend and make it easier. Put the focus on your textures, and that is what you do with dry flowers. You put your focus on texture.